Welcome to Biz Dev Live. My name is Cameron Toth, and today I'm going to talk about believing in yourself. There are several points in my life where I gained confidence and gained belief in my skills and abilities. There's been several times in my life where I've lost faith in my skills and abilities. As I tell my story and coming up in high school, I didn't graduate high school. I grew up in New York City with my father, did a really great job with me, gave me a great love of books, which helps me provide advice on this show and do so much more. But I didn't graduate from high school. Then later on, had a kid at 19 years of age. I did go to college, but I didn't go about it the right way. I followed the girl around in the red leather pants. That's how I chose my college. And I didn't subsequently finish college. But I've become somebody that is a big college and career prep advocate. I've been a part of soundbusiness.org for the last 25 years. I started Toth Event Staffing in 2011. Even with these kind of crazy educational setbacks, early life challenges, I've been married for 17 years, have 4 kids with my wife. I'm really proud of my achievements and have been able to do things, and I have gained belief in myself. And through some of these challenges or through some of these experiences, there were steps along the way where I created basically confidence, right? And even back in high school, I was making mistakes, but I was trying lots of things and I was gaining confidence in some areas, right? I was DJing, so I was gaining confidence there as sort of a performer, entertainer, which I don't really utilize today, the DJing stuff too much, although I put music into some of my programs and things. But the idea that, you're always, even if you're failing someplace else, you could be really succeeding over here. So don't take that for granted. One thing in terms of child rearing and child raising, something that I learned from my own upbringing is that it's really good to make sure that kids have a chance to go out and explore and try things before they get into relationships, before they have children. But that's not the way that I did it. I learned the hard way. And so I'm trying to do the best I can to train my children, raise them up so that they are making those confidence building choices as they're growing. As I was getting into my career and I was building my confidence, it took a few years as I was kind of stumbling in through the hospitality industry to land a position where, although the pay wasn't great, I was in charge of a lot of things. And because I was a food service director at Cadbury Schweppes for a small company called Hubbard's Cupboard back in 2004, 2005, I was running a lot of stuff. I was running the cafeteria. I was delivering catering upstairs, promoting catering sales. We were running commissary out of that kitchen. And even though I didn't know every skill set in the kitchen, I was in charge of, making sure the staff had what they needed to make it all work and happen. And so that gave me a lot of confidence as a young man, about 25 years old at that time. I was really, really boosted in terms of my thinking of myself. So putting yourself in positions where you are challenged will help with your confidence. And as you build your confidence and put yourself in positions where you're able to build your confidence, yes, you will fail, but you'll create this faith in yourself as you build skills. Now, ideally, you go through educational process, certification courses. These are great ways to build faith in yourself. And even greater ways are the actual practitionership of whatever you're learning, right? Get in there, get your hands dirty, do it a few times, know that you can do it. And then suddenly you have that confidence, right? With anything like if you're an avid walker or anything like that, there's certain things that you just do and you don't even think about. You take for granted. You know how to do these things. And so building those skill sets are really important to build your confidence up. But sometimes we have to stretch beyond the things that we're immediately comfortable with. And so how do you believe in yourself to make that decision to believe in yourself to do these other things? Be really grateful, right? Be really thankful for the opportunities that have come before and understand that why not you, right? A lot of people get into this, why me? Why not you? You're an amazing person. You are somebody that has carried your experience thus far, and now you have the opportunity to do that much more. Why not you? If not you, who? Make sure that you're capturing that moment, believing in yourself, making the decision to believe in yourself on a daily basis. It should be a part of your morning routine to say, I can do this. Whatever you need to do in that day, in terms of long term planning and making sure that you have, um, you know, a goal and making sure that you're working towards a goal. Where do you want to be 5 years, 10 years from now, and work backwards? And so make sure that you're jumping off, because a great way to burn yourself out is to say, I believe in myself, and then not get where you want to go. So make sure you have those clear set goals. Linda Ray and Trevor, thank you for this message. You're so awesome. You guys are awesome. Linda Ray, I'm amazing. Yes, you are, right? Amazing video creation. Check Linda Ray and Trevor out. So final piece of this is making the leap, right? So, you're making that decision to believe in yourself. Now, maybe there's something that is completely new for you. You don't know if you're going to do it. Maybe there's an investment. Creating those pieces of faith in yourself, that's the journey, right? So you get to a point where you can make those judgment calls and you can decide whether something is good for you. And I want to tell you just a couple of different stories. One story was the story of basically how I built confidence. And so I had this food service director. I got burnt out with food service. Even after that confidence building experience, I went and tried something new. I was like, all right, I can do that. And I actually helped with going and trying something new, because I was like, I've done that. I've been here. Let me go try something new. I know I'm awesome. Let me go do it. So it was a good experience in that way. And I went over to medical education meeting plan. But years later, I was like, I don't want to work for corporate. I want to start my own thing. What do I want to do? And I credit that experience as a food service director with giving me the confidence to open up Toth Event Staffing. Another story that I want to talk about in terms of confidence building, and I had it in my brain and just lost it, but the idea that you're going to create faith in yourself, making the decision to believe, taking the leap, right? So, for this channel, for BizDev Live, the reason that I took the leap and said, this is episode 222, I had been hearing people, but that wasn't enough, right? I had been hearing people say the importance of social media and the importance of video, but that wasn't enough to take the leap. We get into a pandemic, and I certainly have some free time on my hands because a lot of events are canceled for my staffing business. And I say, videos are important. That isn't enough, though. That wasn't enough for me to take the leap. And so I went back to some videos that we had posted in 2009 for the nonprofit on my channel. And it was just some videos of the kids dancing. It was videos of the college workshop. Those videos that we had posted casually in 2009 on YouTube had generated 40,000 views. So it was a mixture of, all right, I hear people saying this, and then I was seeing the proof. And I said, you know what? I see the evidence. I see that it's work. And then I thought about, my goodness, what if I was intentional? What if I went had created a video every single week and been very intentional with this and put up YouTube thumbnails and keywords and really optimize the videos? Where would the videos be 10 years later? That was the impetus, right? So I had an evidential piece for me, lots of thought leaders saying it, evidence on my own of seeing some of the fruits of putting up social media content. I'd also had the great words from people when I went out to networking events, the little social media that I did. Oh, you're all over social media. Meanwhile, I was feeling like I hadn't posted very much at all, and certainly not consistently, but because I was posting something versus somebody not doing anything, right? Then there was just this idea that, oh man, you're all over the place. And I love Seth Godin's thing. It's like, be remarkable or be invisible. So you can look at all these different things as to why I took the leap, but evidence plus your own good intuition, listening to good advice, getting good mentors, take that leap. Believe in yourself. Know that you can. Listen to other people when they say they believe in you. They understand that you have the skills and abilities to do it. When somebody offers that, definitely jump in. If you know it's the time, you know it's the time. There's never going to be the perfect time. Believe in yourself and you will get it done. And if you fail, then it's that building block, that stepping stone to get to the next success. Believe in yourself, because we all go through challenges. We're all running that race. Sometimes we're going to come in first. Sometimes we're going to come in 1,002. It's how we get back up and get back into it, not where you come in the race, that dictates how you did in life. Did you keep going? Did you keep pushing? That's all it takes for people to be proud of you. And it should be all that it takes for you to be proud of yourself. So believe in yourself. If there's something that you are hesitating on that you know you should do, believe in yourself. Get it done now. I hope this was helpful. I'll be back tomorrow at maybe 11 a.m. We have soundbusiness.org's Career Day tomorrow. If you haven't heard of soundbusiness.org, the nonprofit that I'm on the board of, please check them out. Please donate. Soundbusiness.org. We provide college and career preparatory services for high school students, especially at A. Philip Randolph Campus High School in Harlem, but with an overall mission to expand that out into the world through peer-to-peer engagement, encouraging students to pursue their college and career aspirations, connecting right now to 20 years from now, which should be a familiar theme for this show. But that said, thank you so much for watching. Linda, Ray, and Trevor, thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow.
Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. This is business development, not even selling it. This is intelligent. If you watch it, I promise you benefit. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T.